Dumelang boMotswala, feliciasebolelo, better known as Lelo, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, hi, welcome. I hope at the end of this video you do the right thing by clicking the red subscribe button below. And if you are a channel subscriber, hi, how are you doing? So as you can see by the title, I'll be sharing with you the journey of pregnancy and stillbirth loss, pregnancy loss, all of those bad stuff and good stuff. So if you're interested in that, let's get into this video. So if you don't know, today is the 15th of October. Every year, 15th October, it is national or international. I don't know. I think it's international. Pregnancy and pregnancy loss awareness day. This is the day where pregnancies and pregnancy losses are made known to people. So I thought I should come here and share my journey of pregnancy loss and the experience thereof after. In 2022, I had experience of losing a child. I was literally 7 months pregnant. I was 32 weeks. Yeah, I was almost there here, guys. So if you haven't watched that video, you can just watch it at the end of this video. I'll try to link it somewhere. If I can't, just look out at the description box, please. So losing a child is no child's play, as we all know. It's a very unexpected, heartbreaking, all of those feelings. So but I just wanted to share that if you're someone who's going through this loss, I just hope someone is not going through what I went through. If you're going through a loss of a child, pregnancy loss, whether it's miscarriage or stillbirth or what, anyhow that you lost a baby, I wanted to make this video to tell you that you are not alone. You are not alone, because the enemy will try to trick you into thinking that you are the only person going through this particular situation, and that is not the truth. That is far from the truth. So you need to be encouraged and reminded that you are not alone, and that God is for you and not against you. So what normally happens after my experience is that after losing the baby, I was on YouTube watching other people trying to make sense of how everybody else was feeling. Like I would look for YouTube videos on stillbirth and stuff like that. Hearing other people's experiences gave me comfort. So Botata started when I went back to work. I went back to work 6 weeks after it had happened. So when I went back, majority of the people thought that I was on maternity leave, which was weird because I was only away for 6 weeks, and our maternity leave is like 3 months. So people, when they saw me, they were like, "Oh, welcome back. How is the baby? Where is the baby? Can you see pictures?" And this was so frustrating for me, because I'm like, to spread the news, because you have to constantly be telling people, no, I lost the baby, stuff like that. So that was what was happening for me when I got back to work. People were all excited to see me, thinking that I delivered the baby and they want to see pictures. So I had to like drop the bomb all the time. And in that moment, I was okay. I was okay, honestly. And that every time I dropped the bomb, people were like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry," and stuff like that. So obviously people be sad. But what I did not expect is the amount of colleagues that experienced what I went through, or even worse. They would come as soon as I said, "No, I lost the baby." They'll be like shocked. Some will start crying, and some will start sharing their stories. I've heard stories of this other lady. She had 5, if not 4 miscarriages, and out of all of those pregnancies, she only has 1 child. one surviving child, and she had lost 4 or 5 of her children. And then I had this other lady telling me that she had something similar happen to her. She had like a stillbirth at 9 months. You hear stories of, I had, miscarriages, 6 miscarriages, 4 miscarriages. And I'm like, my God, we don't get enough awareness on pregnancy and the losses, especially the losses, because it's about pregnancy and we all know that it's a happy ending, we get the babies and all of that, but not enough light is shed on pregnancy losses. Like, I was shocked, I was left speechless, because I'm like, these people are just going around having, going about their lives, and it doesn't show that they had gone through hell and back from the situation that they went through. So it was in a way, it was encouraging. Okay, you are not alone. You are not alone in this situation, but it happens. It's something that happens. It's something that is not new under the sun. Unfortunately, it's something that it's not going to stop. And then the other thing is that if you don't know, I work in like government in the finance section, so I make payments of supplies and stuff like that. So there's this other supplier that I deal with. It's a funeral type of company, so they make funerals for people who can't afford couple. I don't know the gist of it all, handle. So this one time I was a bit nosy, because normally I just make payments and then I don't really go through the paperwork. So I go because normally when I capture a baby mamang and stuff like that. So that day I decided to go through the whole document, only to discover moms who lost their babies like I did. It was just shocking. Around the corner, like literally around the corner, because where I lost my baby, I was the only person who lost their baby. So it was just shocking. Around the corner, someone is going through what I went through, literally. And it was young children. Teenagers. They were like 16, 18, or you will see a 40-something-year-old, 30-year-old. Some is their second, third pregnancies, and yet they still experience this type of loss. That's why I just thought that I should make this video to bring awareness on this particular day. Her pregnancy loss is real. Pregnancy loss happens, and it is not something we should be shameful of or try to not talk about. It happens. It happens. It happened to my mom. It happened to my aunt. It happened to my other relatives. It happened to a lot of people now that I've come to know of. So this is the day that we should all bring awareness of our babies that we might lost, but we know that they're at a better place with God. So yeah, guys, that's literally the gist of the video. I just wanted to leave you guys with this verse that has been encouraging me even before I found out I was pregnant. So I have been speaking this verse over my life. So I feel like every woman out there who is waiting and praying for the fruit of the womb should confess this word of God over their lives. It is Exodus 23 verse 25 to 26. I even know it by heart now. It says that if you serve the Lord your God, he will bless your bread and water. None shall be barren in the land, and none shall miscarry. And then in the easy version, Erana, the woman in the land will deliver safely, and I, the Lord, will fulfill the number of your days. This verse literally tells us that none shall be barren in the land. none shall miscarry. We will deliver our babies safely. All we have to do is trust in the Lord and believe in his promises. I encourage you to speak this verse over your life on a daily basis and see the hand of God work in your lives. With that, I've come to the end of this video. Remember to do the right thing. Remember to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching, and God bless you. Bye guys.